Welcome everybody to our third episode of Vault Hunters. On today's episode, we take on some more farming projects. Ideally, we'll have a finished hostile mob farm, a general hostile mob farm somewhere around this area by the end of the episode. Need to be getting some gunpowder for some splash potions. We'll also be tackling the basement area down here and trying to get this looking a little better where it's not made of dirt and stone. Maybe give Olaf a proper place to call his own around here. And get rid of some of this cobblestone and get this place looking nice and pretty like half of it does here. As well, in this episode, I hope to hit a few more vaults and get our vault level on up to level 25. Which, like I said in the previous episode, will be when we start getting access to a bunch more skills and the game kind of breaks wide open, so to speak. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys at the next project. I also forgot to mention, but we will definitely be doing something about this in this episode as well, because this cannot be allowed to stand. It is such an eyesore. One step at a time. Well, I think our first project of today is going to be tidying up this basement. Not only because it's the easiest, but because it bothers me the most. Having this area be so highly used in our house, it deserves to look as important as it is for enchanting and providing us with emeralds. So, let's get to work. I'm just out here gathering a little bit of wood, and I'd like to demonstrate just how great the pickerang is for wood gathering. Is this not one of the best things you've ever seen in Minecraft? Look at how wonderful this is. Works with vein miner. Oh, it's so nice. Get wood so quickly compared to using the old axe method of flying up to the top and mining your way down like some kind of Minecraft Neanderthal. This is why we play modded Minecraft right here. Alright, well, we got a short status update for you now. This is what it's starting to come along as. We're getting there. We're going to focus on the ceiling next. I'm probably moving some of these barrels in this little situation around to make room flow a little bit better. I'm really liking how it's coming out so far, though. The whole room is kind of barrel themed, I guess. That feeling when you realize that your room is slightly off kilter and you're gonna have to completely tear down one of the walls you just rebuilt. Nothing quite like it. What are you looking at? Sneaky, sneaky. That's more like it. Things are definitely shaping up down here. Time to focus in on the potion brewing area next. And then the ceiling, and then this room should be good to go. Well, it's been a minute since I last checked in with you, but we have made substantial progress on the basement down here. We've got it pretty cleaned up, pretty decent looking. Got some supports and stuff put in. Haven't got the villagers put back in quite yet, but that'll be the next thing I do. Just slap them back in where they go. Some signs on them. We do have some extra storage here for the backup enchantments and things we trade for from the villagers, so that'll be good. I'll probably reposition these crops to be a little more centered in the room now that it's expanded some. There's also a couple extra villager pods now since I pushed this wall back, so we'll have some room for some extra enchantments down here. Map's coming along well. I'm just about to go through and retexture the ceiling here with a little bit of this cobbled hardened stone, I believe it's called. And you get this stuff from the gifters early on before you have access to it through the decorative mods, and if you want to add the textures to it or make slabs and stairs from it, you can use the stone cutter to actually kind of fast track into using a few of the modded blocks in their decorative forms without having to get the decoration mods and stuff of that nature, so that's nice. It's a little backdoor method into using this, and this is really, really subtle. I don't think pretty much, I don't even know if this will come through in the video or not, but I know it's there, and it makes me happy knowing that there's a little extra texture there. You can kind of see it. We're back. Are you excited? I'm excited to show you. I made a lot of progress on the basement. Let's go check it out. So it's changed quite a bit since the last time I ran through here and shot a clip for you guys. It's actually been quite a few hours since then, a couple vault runs later. But we have made pretty significant progress. We got 3 extra villager spots now. This wall's all cleaned up. Crops are centered. Bigger potion area, better storage. All in all, just a whole upgrade for us down here. And I am pretty excited about it. Should make it considerably easier for us to exist in this area without bumping shoulders with 3 of us running around down here. Olaf and his little area are gonna have to get handled next episode. I don't think I'm gonna have time this week to get into that, but I'm gonna open up a door here and set up a backstock for bamboo and sugarcane storage, and also have some backstock for all of this freaking deep slate that we keep accumulating going down there and looking for vault crystals. I love deep slate, it's great to build out of, but oh man, not being able to compress it is not great. If you take the cobbled or the regular, you'll see here that no compressed. So that is a bit unfortunate. I really wish they would have added that to the mod pack. I understand why they didn't, I guess. You can compress everything else down. You might as well have one block that you kind of got to worry about bulk storage for, so. This project is now completed. On to the mob grinder. What's going on, guys? Editing Zach coming at you from the studio. Just looking to give a little bit of clarification on these vault runs here. So there's going to be 4 runs total. To be quite honest with you, I don't really have enough to say to commentate over all of them, but the footage is pretty good. There's a few close calls here, and also, I mean, some decent loot. Kind of give you some insight into what we're looking at in chests and stuff pre-level 25. Some tips that I can give for running vaults is, personally, I would highly recommend taking the lava immunity as soon as possible. It definitely comes in clutch a few times through these runs here where I just overdash my target and right into lava I go, but not a problem if you have lava immunity. There are vault foods and things you can eat to negate lava and fire damage and things of that nature, but to me it's easier just to not have to worry about it, period. Just hard stop, not a concern. Make sure you guys enjoy the runs and keep an eye out for those close calls, and there's also a boss defeated in one of them as well. If you have any suggestions on how I could edit vaults down differently for a better viewing experience, I am all ears. I'm still trying to figure out how to edit them down to where it's fun to watch and you can still get a sense of the dire situations that we come across at points. We do stream some of the vault runs on this channel as well. I'll be streaming some solo runs, and we also stream when we do co-op runs too. It's a lot easier to kind of get the hecticness across in a stream compared to just a pre-recording that I've made when we were running through there. Either way though, hope you guys enjoy the runs, and I will see you after the vault runs have concluded. Sorry to come back in and interrupt these sweet beats by GalaxyTones, but I did notice that there is something I do have to commentate on through here, and that is the fact that we got a vault cauldron. Now, what a vault cauldron is essentially a really ramped up cauldron that you can throw down, you put a little water into, and then when your gifter statues have run out of oomph and they're no longer gifting you anything, you can throw the used up gifter statues in here, and after you've charged up enough of it, it'll show you a little bar on the right hand side as you charge it. You can get a permanent gifter statue out of it. And with the permanent gifter statue, it essentially functions the same as a regular, but it's not gonna peter out eventually. You can have that bad boy set up and just making you stuff for as long as your map is running. So it is definitely worth the 7 netherite ingots to get one of these cauldrons and get that going.
何？
We're taking a flat over to where we're going to be building this mob farm at. This mob farm is a design by Ian X04 again. It's a very good design, pretty easy to build as long as you got the scaffolding to do so. The biome we're going to build it in is this red sand biome right over here, kind of by the house. It should help, according to him, reduce the amount of rotten flesh we're getting from the farm, because it's just a, the husks will be spawning instead of zombies, and they spawn a little less frequently, so. We are coming in hot. We'll have to find a nice flat place here to kind of knock this out. I think this right here should be good. Kind of scout it out. Yeah. It's a pretty small biome, to be honest, though. It'd be better if we had a bigger desert around. There's one kind of over here, but it's much the same story as far as kind of being a smaller biome and not really having any ocean to push it up against necessarily. There's a pillager outpost right there that we'll probably end up utilizing in the future for like a raid farm, so we won't have to trade emeralds every time we need more. Found this pretty cool biome over here as well. It's called a Dead Sea biome. Pretty interesting looking. Have a little mesa down here too. It's a nice little hodgepodge of biomes right here. And then of course the spawn of the map is actually a little further up this way. It's like right here on this cliffside. This was our starter house up here that was in like the very first episode. Well, I'm going to find a good flat place and then start building this. We can get a nice start on it anyway and get some gunpowder coming in for some potion brewing. That's the main thing. See you guys on the other side. Well, we have a completed mob farm, as you can see behind me there. It was quite an endeavor building this bad boy. It is pretty efficient. It's not when I'm down here, but it is when you're up there. I did modify his collection system there a little bit. I was having trouble in this mod pack. There are some floating mobs that were blocking up the little like cross-shaped storage system he had going, so I put these hopper minecarts in instead that seem to be doing well. That just has like an automatic unloader on there, and you can access the chest just right here for all of these random mob drops that do be coming. And that's going to do it for me this week, guys. Appreciate you tuning in and checking out the progress in Vault Hunters. I have gotten to level 25 now, so we'll start getting some vault gear coming in soon. Start getting some more stuff going in there. Try to power up through. Maybe face some more bosses and check out some more of these mods in this mod pack. We got a couple of them unlocked now. We got drawers, we have furniture and chef. I think we'll be going for backpacks next probably to help with looting in the vault. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Oh yeah. Like and comment and all that YouTube stuff. Don't forget about that. See you guys later. Take it easy.